you didn't watch my previous video on how to prevent the front tire from sliding out, you should go and watch that. Now, we're gonna try and prevent the rear tire from sliding out, which is really easy to happen if you have a dirt bike with lots of power. A lot of guys, they like to, and girls, they like to be very aggressive and snappy with the throttle. So when you just snap the throttle, this is what breaks that rear tire loose. And when you're like riding on the street where you have virtually 100% traction, it's possible to do that and not really slide out. But when you're riding in the dirt on a flat corner, especially if it's slippery like this gravel is, it doesn't take much for the rear end to start sliding out, even with good knobby tires. So the flat track technique is to find that point of how fast you can apply the throttle with the traction. So what do I mean by this? Well, you got to start out by rolling on the throttle. And what I mean by rolling on the throttle is it's not a big whack of the throttle. You need to roll on. It's not a wah, wah. It's a and as long as you can feel that your bike is getting, the rear end is getting traction and you're actually accelerating, that means you're not rolling on too fast. That's good. So then you can just test the next time, try rolling on a little bit faster. And it's starting to break loose, so you kind of have to, it's like feathering the clutch, where you're actually feathering the throttle. It's a little bit exaggerated, but you get the idea, right? This is just one of the many techniques that I teach in my virtual dirt biker school so that you can ride trails or off-road safer, faster, because you're more comfortable and confident on the bike because you actually have traction. Because when you're sliding out, it's no fun. It's intimidating because you feel like you're going to crash, or maybe you've already had a crash, which really stinks. And I don't want you to crash and get hurt. This is the second part in the flat corner training, so if you want to get part 3 on how to prevent both tires from sliding out on flat or slippery corners, you should check this video here. I'm Kelly Fager from MXHideout. Ride safe, have fun.